Well, here we are doing an update. You probably wondered where we've been. Well, we've been fighting with the sheetrock people to get them off their asses to get their job done, which they've been peace-manning. But the other day, Winston, you can see he's now on a 12-inch extension of that chain. I was working in the house and I'm suspicious of him, and I came out, and as I came out I saw his butt going through that gap right there over the edge of the deck while still attached to his choke chain and the stainless steel cable. So of course he dropped 6 feet, and it's like a scene out of Hang 'em High with Clint Eastwood. He's hanging there by his neck. So I tried to push stuff out of the way. I couldn't get to the chain to pull it up, so I ran out around the deck, out through the front of the house, down the road, under the deck, and he was hanging there by his neck about 4 or 5 feet off the ground. And I picked him up, took the weight off his neck, loosened the chain and released him, and brought him back into the house. So now we're going to have to do something totally different. So we've shortened the chain down there so he can only go about 12 inches, whereas he could go 6 feet before. Now he can't really get through that railing, and I think we're going to put mesh all the way across the bottom of the railing so he can't do it again. But that's obviously where he's been getting out. Yes, progress has been made. The princess is over here. Hello, princess. We're still living on the deck.
You have a tablecloth?
Oh yeah, look, we just found the tablecloth. Barbecue's on for pork chops. All right, now when you come in the house now, I don't know how well this will show. The ceiling has been painted. The walls have been primed. Not in the family room because the sheetrockers haven't finished in here. Now, what happened last weekend is I got so frustrated, I started doing the sheetrock work. And so I patched a hole up there, and there were 2 holes in the ceiling here. Have to admit, they came out pretty well, because you can't see them at all now. Patched those, and then down in the master bath, I taped some corners and some other things. And then I told the sheetrock he wasn't done by 5 o'clock Thursday's out here. So anyway, this wall's been primed. We are learning our old furnace doesn't like a Nest thermostat, and decided yesterday it needed to turn on to heat, and you couldn't turn it off. It just heated and heated and heated all day long. Not a lot of fun. I had to pull the plug on the furnace to get it to stop. Apparently it's something to do with an extra wire. This room now has been coming along, thank goodness. I'm not going to spend a lot of time dilly-dallying on this. Get some paint on this wall and we can actually rig up our temporary real kitchen. We've had problems with the septic system. We're going to have the tank pulled, and they're supposed to start work on the road on Monday. 600 railway ties. And here I patched the beam that had the big notch cut out of it for the chimney, and they've been working on the ceiling in here. The beams are going to get painted black. You can see that the windows are closed off right now. So this will be nice. It's actually kind of nice just to be able to smell paint instead of sheetrock stuff. Put up the smoke detector up here. But that's really about it. I'll go into the bedroom, but I don't think there's not a lot to show. The wall finishes are coming along very slowly, and then you come around here and you get to this room, and they've really done so little. It's just ridiculous. So I did this corner, and this corner, and that corner, and this corner, and this corner, and this corner over the weekend, because it takes time to dry, and then you lose a day whilst it dries. That's a day that I want these guys finishing this thing off. So that's kind of where we're at. Not a lot of progress for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then this week we've actually, once the painters get in here, they move fairly quickly, and that's really nice. We have changed the lights on the outside of the house. Let me see if I can show you. Figuring out what's what out here is a challenge. Anyway, so those nasty yellow lights have gone. And we have a pair of LED lights there. There's another light down there. It's interesting because this door here takes you in to the third bathroom, and the light that's outside it is independent of everything else, which I guess kind of makes sense if you're coming in and out through that door and everyone else has gone to bed. Anyway, we have another mountain of trash to deal with, and it's a beautiful evening, supposed to be a full moon, a lot of smoke in the air from the Monterey fire. So we'll see what that looks like when the moon comes up. Back into the house, there's the door, and I think it's time for me to get out here and get on with my cooking. But places, it is getting better, thank God. It's been really tough the last couple of weeks because we would like to get our stuff in here. If you had your own, decent kitchen, it would make life so much easier. So anyway, that's the latest.